We are back within another IPL retention show. And today the team that we are covering is RCB, the perennial underperformers of IPL. IPL
Sala Cup Namde. Sala Cup Namde.
Sala Cup Namde. But yeah, that Sala never seems to come ever. So yeah, I have my panelists with me, Mr. Rangat Sidhu, coach of Royal Challengers of Bangalore, all the way from Bangalore. And
And
we
what is
have Amay Jaikar also, personal advisor, fitness advisor to Virat Kohli.
Yeah.
And yeah, my name is Chaitanya Bode. I am Amay Jaikar's personal advisor. Okay. So yeah, boys, same format, 3 tiers of players that we are looking at. Your first tier is untouchables, 100% nailed on retentions. Second is borderline, and third is wildcards. So yeah, starting out with Royal Challengers Bangalore, I think तुम लोग को क्या लगता है? मतलब काफी इन लोग को मेजर चेंजेस की तो जरूरत है. I think a lot of big gaps to fill. I think they might be looking out for a captain this year. And yeah, let's start out with the untouchables. कौन चल हमें तू दे दे आज हमें पहले अनटचेबल्स कौन है यहाँ पे
टीवी में एक ही अनटचेबल है, द किंग,
दिनेश कार्तिक
द गोट. Oh yeah, DK. Yeah, I mean, obviously, on a serious note, has to be Kohli. 18, number 18 को 18 ही मिलेगा, I think.
my
Uh,
man Virat.
yeah, Virat Kohli. Apart from that, I think they'll keep Siraj because Indian bowler है. And third could
मोहम्मद
be
सिराज ऑफिशियल आईडी बाकी सब फेक
ऑफिशियल
है.
आईडी. या उसको रखेंगे. और फिर I don't know, yeah, that squad has been quite a mess. That's why they've not been winning. So maybe I think third choice could be that Rajat Patidar because वो भी काफी मार रहा था, or else it can be Cameron Green also. So either one of them. So yeah, these three for like
इंटरेस्टिंग
top
पिक्स.
picks.
आई थिंक विराट और सिराज में तो ज्यादा डिबेट नहीं होगा बट आई थिंक रेस्ट द चॉइसेस माइट डिपेंड डिफरेंट चॉइसेस माइट कम अप. अंगद क्या लगता है कौन होने चाहिए अनटचेबल्स?
None of them, bro. Absolutely. None of them. I hope they get a new captain. I hope they get new players.
अरे
In an ideal
आरसीबी
world,
का कोच ही
all of
ऐसे बोल रहा है तो कैसे चलेगा भाई?
an ideal world, all of that would have happened. But see, for the sake of making this video, I will put some thoughts into this. So 100%, I think there'll be three players they'll retain for sure. One is Virat Kohli, one is Akashdeep, and one is Siraj. I feel these three 100% retain for some reason.
Indian backbone for that team.
Yeah, अभी Akashdeep का stock बढ़ गया ना भाई. He is going to go for that Australia series for sure, 100%. And by the looks of it, he's bowling pretty well also. Reverse swing आता है उसको, ball भी shape बाहर हो रहा है. तो it doesn't matter उसको T20 खेलने आता है या नहीं आता. But given that he'll be a mainstay in the Indian bowling lineup, they might retain him.
He's a good pick.
Yeah, but depends 6 months कैसे जाता है.
A lot can change. I think as far as my choices are concerned, pretty similar names. I think King Kohli, the real king. He's my first pick. Mohammed Siraj official is my second pick. And yeah, I think third, Rajat Patidar. I think he's been a key player for them last couple of seasons. काफी टाइम जब बाकी कोई नहीं चला है वो आके मारता है उन लोग के लिए बीच में. So yeah, Patidar would be my third pick.
But to be honest, Patidar नहीं चला यार last year. I remember that one game वो चला where there was
No, bro.
chasing.
What are you saying?
No,
Last
bro.
year, he hit the most number of sixes along with Shivam Dube or something.
Yeah,
I think
after the first 4 games.
हाँ.
I think 4 games, 4-5 games वो नहीं चला, dude.
Yeah, season के I think starting में he was injured and then he came in after like after 25% of the season was done. But उसने काफी games में impact किया. Like he made fast runs. He went a little under the radar. But भाई spinners वगैरह को तो उसने बहुत मारा. Like
बहुत मार.
In fact, Shivam Dube से correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but he hit more sixes than Shivam Dube against spinners in last year's IPL edition. So there were.
भाई तो बहुत तगड़ा है वो. उसको इंग्लैंड वाले सीरीज में he didn't perform well, but
yeah,
2 साल पहले remember he got that 100. I think he only got that 100, right?
Yeah,
Against
yeah.
team. And then he got injured when he was called up for the Indian squad or about to be ऐसा कुछ. So
Yeah.
1 year he missed.
And he's been scoring heaps of runs in the domestic circuit, right? So he's a good sort of Indian batter to have in there. So yeah, I think straight up nailed on picks. मेरे लिए तो वही है, Virat, Siraj and Rajat Patidar. All right, moving on to the next section. I think the next one is your borderline picks, right? मतलब हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, or they might go for a right to match for these players. So yeah, this time around, I think I will go first. My borderline pick, first one would be Cameron Green. I think he's a solid player. Again, a good sort of overseas player that they had last year. Can bowl a bit, बैटिंग भी कर लेता है, अच्छा मारता है. बट आई थिंक बस उसको रोल की क्लैरिटी देनी पड़ेगी उन्हें. लास्ट ईयर वो कभी कभी 1 डाउन आ रहा था, कभी 5 पे आ रहा था, कभी 4 पे आ रहा था. सो आई थिंक इफ दे हैव अ प्लान फॉर हिम, ही वुड बी अ गुड पिक फॉर देम. A borderline case. I think Will Jacks is an option. Glenn Maxwell is also an option, but I'm not sure वो लोग कितना जाएंगे. Maxwell का तो I think last year कुछ झगड़ा भी हो गया था. He was dropped. He was not being played. The crowd was not reacting well to him. But I think Will Jacks could be an option that they might go for like a right to match card. Use their right to match card for that. But yeah, उसके अलावा कोई ऐसा कैंडिडेट लग नहीं रहा है मुझे. Yeah, one more name that I had in my mind, जो last year किसी को पता नहीं था ज़्यादा, but as an uncapped player, he might be a decent retention, or they might use right to match, is Swapnil Singh. Who's this left arm spinner who can also bat down the order. I think he was pretty decent for them in some matches. They might go for him if they get him for cheap. So yeah, those are my picks. Angad, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So for me, Will Jacks, I feel, would be retained for some reason. He's been doing well for England. Plus, last year also, I know one of the games, he got off to a great start. So he's a big hitter for sure. He's one. I think Vaishak Kumar would be another.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting bowler, I feel.
Uncapped है ना भाई ये बंदा?
Uncapped है.
हाँ, uncapped.
सस्ते में मिल सकता है. So far.
So, yeah. And third, क्या Karn Sharma?
Karn Sharma. भाई Karn Sharma तो पता नहीं, मतलब he is one of those players, right, who's just been around for forever, but floater है वो. कितने टीम्स के लिए खेल चुका है भाई Karn Sharma? I think
मुंबई के
पंजाब
लिए
के
भी
लिए. हाँ, मुंबई के लिए भी खेला है
हाँ,
एक दो सीजन. हैदराबाद के लिए खेला है, पंजाब के लिए खेला है.
करण शर्मा का एक रिकॉर्ड था. He was like whenever he used to be part of that squad used to win, except
अरे
now RCB.
हाँ.
ऐसा कोई तो उसका weird record था.
अच्छा हाँ, आई रिमेम्बर लास्ट ईयर दिस होल थिंग वाज गोइंग ऑन.
Yeah,
आरसीबी फैंस सब लोग बोल रहे थे कि भाई करण शर्मा इस बार हमारे पास है, जीतेंगे हम
yeah.
लोग. सो या करण शर्मा, इंटरेस्टिंग.
No, I was just kidding, man. Not really. Not Karan Sharma.
आई थिंक अंगद ने ये सब बातें सुनी एंड ही चेंज्ड हिज माइंड.
Dude. No, but on a serious note, instead of Karn Sharma, I would go for someone like probably Yash Dayal.
ओ अरे भाई, इसका तो नाम भूल ही गया एकदम पूरा. बट आई डोंट
Oh
नो.
yeah.
यश दयाल इज
But it's highly unlikely that they'll retain both Vaishak and
Vaishak.
Dayal. One of
No,
them,
but
I think, will be Vaishak.
एंड यश
both
तो
are
अभी
uncapped.
कैप. नहीं, यश
नहीं
यश
है,
खेला नहीं है अभी तक. ही वाज
नहीं
इन
है,
द
इंडिया नहीं
स्क्वाड.
खेला ना. He
अच्छा
was in the
हाँ.
squad. So both of them
ओके.
are uncapped. So actually they can retain both of them for 4 crore each. So if they are smart,
बट
then
ही इज
maybe.
देयर इन द स्क्वाड, राइट? इंडिया वर्सेस
Yeah,
बांग्लादेश जो
yeah,
चल रहा अभी.
yeah.
सो
Yeah,
इट
अगर
माइट
वो test
हैपन
match,
दैट.
yeah. If he plays the test match, then maybe he gets capped. The New
Oh,
Zealand one. Yeah.
all right, let's see how that goes. And Amay, what about you? किसको किसको लेने वाला है तू?
मैं तो Will Jacks for sure because opener भी है all rounder and he scored that 100 right in IPL also, some quickest 100 or something.
या
तो
आई
him,
थिंक सम 50 वो
yeah,
पहुंचा था कुछ 25-30 बॉल पे, और
हाँ,
अगले 10 बॉल पे उस 100 पहुंच गया था वो.
100 पहुंच गया तो वो तो है ही एक option. Apart from that, maybe Cameron Green and Yash Dayal because he also bowled pretty well for them last season. He
True.
got the great Sala out. उसका stock I think pretty high after that game. So yeah.
भाई अभी ये 40 साल के बैटर्स को आउट करना, आई डोंट थिंक शुड बी अ मेडल, बट ओके, गुड फॉर हिम आई
Yeah.
सपोज. अरे ये फाफ को नहीं रखने वाला क्या कोई? फ्रांसवा डुप्लेसी।
नहीं भाई, दो इज फिट एंड ऑल, इज एक्सट्रीमली फिट भाई।
हम्म।
उसका क्या परसेंट फैट लगता है, यू सी हिज चीक्स लाइक इट्स ऑल
या
इनसाइड, लाइक
एकदम।
insane. But I don't think it makes sense, man, and I hope that they've learned something from their mistakes.
बट
Faf
वही है
actually
मतलब
अभी he won some tournament अभी in West Indies I think for them. तो could be I don't know
गली
but
गली
3
क्रिकेट,
साल गली क्रिकेट
कैरेबियन गली
3
क्रिकेट।
साल के
भाई ऐसा कोई क्राइटेरिया रहा तो यार, वो चेन्नई जब आईपीएल जीता है, धोनी को वापस कैप्टन बना दो इंडिया का।
but नहीं
No, no.
doesn't
Yeah, I
seem
think
like
even I
it.
think
Yeah.
अभी फैफ का टाइम खत्म हो गया, आरसीबी will move on from him and they'll I think go hard aggressive for a new captain in the auction. Most probably,
Rohit. Yeah,
no, I
it
have a
has to
feeling
be.
they'll go from their for their homeboy KL Rahul.
Oh,
But yeah, then
God.
अरे coach
I
of
would
RCB
rather
is worried.
keep. I would rather get Faf back than KL. But
अरे
yeah.
भाई so much hate you guys. अच्छा बंदा है यार,
I'd
क्या बिगाड़ा है?
rather
केएल राहुल
I'd
ने क्या बिगाड़ा है?
rather dissolve the team itself.
अरे अरे अरे,
Yeah.
extreme measures. चलो let's move on to the next segment which is our wild card. Amay, you go first this time.
Yeah, this Vishak which Angad spoke about, I think he slipped my mind. I think हाँ उसको शायद रख देंगे नहीं तो आकाशदीप वन द बॉलर बिकॉज आरसीबी का हमेशा बॉलिंग ही वीकनेस लाइक रहा है तो आई थिंक दे गेट वन इंडियन बॉलर देयर sorted
Hmm.
and yeah so these two could be their wild card retentions.
Angad, what about you?
I think it'll be Cameron Green.
Cam Green.
Yeah, that's the only player I think is has an outside chance apart from like these players that we spoke of. Nobody else.
ये
I mean,
बात.
because there were some nice young players. Yeah, Anuj, that Rawat wicketkeeper guy was
Hmm.
nice, promising. Maipal Lomror, I think, is also decent. But वो टीम ऐसा है ना भाई, it's like जैसे मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड में कोई भी प्लेयर आ जाए, they are not going to perform well.
Yeah.
It's the same
And
with आरसीबी. तुम भाई सबको ले आओ, रोहित शर्मा को ले आओ, सूर्य कुमार को ले आओ, they just won't. It's वो
yeah, something
चोकर.
about that team, right? Like मतलब कर ही नहीं पाते. Even I remember the seasons जब जब उनकी बैटिंग भी इतनी पावर पैक थी, but somehow they find a way to like choke.
I think it's a Virat Kohli curse, bro. When I think they move away from him, that's the year they're going to win, I feel.
Yeah, I think as sad as that would be, मुझे भी ऐसे ही लगता है कि जब वो चले जाएगा कुछ तो होएगा and they'll pull off a victory. What about these
हाँ
guys, dude? They had decent performances from Lockie Ferguson last year. एक दो मैच बाद में ठीक खेला वो. Then they have this Reece Topley also in their squad.
Not reliable, man. ये सारे
Yeah,
bowlers ना end में, when people have, when no one else is bidding, I think that is the time they'll go for them.
yeah and both of them
fair
One
have
enough.
fitness issues.
one position they badly need to fill is spinner wala. They should probably get someone like an Adil Rashid or somebody like an X factor. Spinner नहीं है उनके पास.
अरे है ना उनके पास करण शर्मा, आदिल आदिल रशीद एट होम.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. माय वाइल्ड कार्ड पिक आई थिंक आइदर वाइशैक और आकाशदीप. आई थिंक दोनों में से एक को तो ये लोग राइट टू मैच पक्का करेंगे, या फिर वाइशैक बीइंग एन अनकैप्ड प्लेयर. बट अगेन 4 crores आई स्टिल थिंक वुड बी अ लॉट ऑफ मनी फॉर वाइशैक. सो लोग उसके लिए राइट टू मैच करने के लिए चले जाएंगे. एंड आकाशदीप विल डेफिनेटली fetch a higher price than 4 CR, but not as much as maybe like a retention price. So he could be a good candidate for right to match card as well. Yeah, I think that was it from three of us. I think those were our predictions in terms of what RCB could do as far as their retentions are concerned. Uh, yeah, anything else to add, boys? क्या लगता है आरसीबी के prospects?
नहीं
Is this year
same old
going to be the year? ई साला कप
same
नाम दे.
old same
Yeah,
old same old.
I go to watch their games in the stadium. The
Hmm.
vibe is
Of
unreal.
course you go, bro. You're the coach, so you have to.
Yeah, the vibe is unreal, and they deserve more. They don't walk out even when their team is
Yeah.
losing. They really, really get behind them. And I've seen that both in cricket, football also, right? BFC, such a strong
Hmm.
fan.
That
I
is
think
true. They
there's
have a like I think people from Bangalore really back their team, back their players, and they've been kind of unfortunate कि अभी तक ये लोग को elusive trophy नहीं मिल पाई है. So I don't know. Maybe this year But yeah, this year also is not going to be that.
Yeah, that's the sad part. So,
Cool.
which
All
team?
right.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's it from this video. Tell us your picks in the comment section. And yeah, stay tuned. We are going to do this prediction for all the IPL teams. And we are going to predict what sort of retentions they might make. So yeah, until next time.
And like and subscribe and comment and share and
Yes.
do what you can.
Do the thing that Angad said. All
All
right.
of them.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही। आपकी तरह मैं भी मायूस हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है। दिल दुखा है लेकिन टूटा तो नहीं है, और उम्मीद का दामन छूटा तो नहीं है। इसलिए आज के लिए इतना ही।